Audrey Hepburn evokes 1950s Hollywood glamour. Born into an aristocratic family, she lived in several homes and countries. Her most iconic and well-known homes include the 𝗁𝗵𝗂𝘁 mansion in the 𝗁𝗵𝗶𝗀𝗀 town in 𝗁𝗁cie𝘂𝘁𝘁, Switzerland, where the diva lived her last days. Join us on Refined Culture as we look at the iconic Hollywood star, the places she lived throughout her life, and where she eventually breathed her last. Audrey Kathleen Hepburn, actress and humanitarian, was born on May 4, 1929, in 𝗂𝗛𝗁cie𝘂𝘁, Brussels, to an English banker father and a Dutch baroness mother. The couple lived on 𝗁𝗁𝗂𝗁𝗡 48 1050 𝗂𝗁𝗁, which was an upscale Brussels town brimming with artists, intellectuals, and students. Hepburn's home was just a short distance from Brussels' most exclusive boulevards, the 𝗁𝗁𝗂𝗁𝗡𝗟. Today, a golden plaque hangs outside her former childhood home in memory of the star. She spent her first 5 years in this house, and then her father abandoned them and returned to London. Hepburn's mother took her to England to attend school, where she lived at Orchard Villa, Kent, and attended 2 private schools. After 4 years, World War II broke out in Europe. Hepburn left England and joined her family in Oosterbeek, Arnhem, Eastern Holland, near the German border. Audrey's mother thought the Netherlands would be a neutral country during the war and safer than England. However, the Germans occupied Holland, and Audrey and her family endured numerous hardships, including hunger. These hardships later in life pushed her to become a humanitarian, fighting for children's rights. Hepburn still went to school and took ballet. However, her mother had to temporarily change her name to 𝗖𝗛𝗔𝗡𝗡𝗟 to prevent her from attracting too much attention with her British name. Hepburn, her mother, and 2 half-brothers moved in with her grandfather, Baron Arnold van Heemstra. At his home, the modest Villa Buckenhof at Roosendaalslaan 32 in Velp, where the Baron served as mayor. Hepburn and her family later moved from her grandfather's home to a small house near Sonsbeek Park. They stayed in the tiny house for 3 months and moved to 𝗂𝗵𝗂𝗁𝗂𝘁𝗂𝘁 8A, where a plaque stands today in her memory. Hepburn's mother moved the children again to Amsterdam, where little is known about their one-room apartment. Audrey moved to London in 1948 under a Rambert School of Ballet scholarship, and during her early 20s, she studied acting and worked as a dancer and model. Hepburn met Mel Ferrer at a cocktail party thrown by their mutual friend, Gregory Peck. The sultry actress suggested to Ferrer that they star in a play. During the play's production, Hepburn and Ferrer got into a relationship, which was the start of a whirlwind romance, and they married in 1954 in Bergenstock, Switzerland. The couple moved into a mansion on 100 Delphin Drive, later known as the 𝗂𝗑𝗑𝗏 estate. The mansion boasted a century's worth of celebrity and artistic history. Mia Farrow and Frank Sinatra, Prussian Kapellmeister Henry Berger, and David Niven, an award-winning actor known for his role in Separate Tables, all lived in this mansion at one point in its history. Designed and built in 1938 by African-American architect Paul Revere Williams, the 7,000-square-foot mansion sat on a 1.1 acre of exquisitely manicured gardens and lawns. Located slightly above Sunset Boulevard in the exclusive 𝗁𝗵𝗂𝘁𝗂𝘁 neighborhood, the mansion was gated and hidden behind tall hedges and mature trees. Leading to the house was a neat brick-paved driveway. The mansion was luxurious, boasting 6 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, 1 guest house, a pool and a tennis court. 4 bedrooms were in the main house, including the executive master ensuite. The guest house was 700 square feet, with a detached staff apartment measuring 1,000 square feet with 2 bedrooms downstairs. This was indeed a home fit for a Hollywood star like Audrey Hepburn. The opulent interior of the 2-story colonial-style house was a reflection of Hepburn's flair for elegance. The foyer led into a spacious living room, and beyond, floor-to-ceiling mirrors, a dramatic curved staircase, and a huge crystal chandelier. The family room featured a stunning fireplace and an inbuilt library nook for bookworms. The soft and cozy sofa, with pillows and the marble mantel fireplace, gave the room a cozy ambiance. To top it up, the enormous French windows blended seamlessly into the wall, opening into the garden and making the room seem one with nature. The gourmet kitchen opened to 2 dining rooms. The first had beige walls, checkered floor tiles, and enormous French windows, allowing sunlight to stream in. The second one was a smaller and more casual eating space with wooden floors that gave off a warm and homely feel, a fireplace, and a large window with a pleasant view of the garden. The house had enough space for holding soirees, the norm in Hollywood circles. The pool area comprised a gorgeous pool house with a sauna and a kitchen. In 2017, the home was listed for $14 million, but it sold in 2019 for $11 million. In 1967, Hepburn semi-retired from acting. The following year, she divorced Ferrer and went to Italy to shoot Roman Holiday, a romantic comedy drama. While starring in the movie, Hepburn fell in love with Rome. In the 1960s, the Hollywood beauty moved to the Eternal City, where she lived for the next 20 years. In 1969, she married Italian psychiatrist Andrea Dotti, and the couple first moved to Centro Storico, to a delightful apartment on the exquisite Via Giulia. After she gave birth to their son, they moved to the elegant suburb of Parioli, to a penthouse apartment in Via di San Valentino. This top-floor hideaway of her 1930s Palazzino in Parioli was a place of boundless delight, and it had wide portals that beautifully framed Rome's cathedral-dotted skylines. In a tranquil town east of Geneva, Switzerland, a privately owned home bears a stone etched with the words 𝗂𝗛𝗂𝘂𝘁, which means peaceful. The house has flowering rose bushes and baby blue shutters open to lush green hills and the gorgeous vineyards. 𝗁𝗂𝘁𝗂𝘁 is a French-speaking and quaint town outside Morges, Switzerland. It measures 0.62 miles with approximately 1,700 residents. The small village lies on the northern shores of Lake Geneva and has breathtaking views, which makes it easy to understand why Hepburn chose to settle here. There isn't much to remember Hepburn in 𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗂𝘁𝗂𝘁, just a few plaques and a bust of the actress. 𝗂𝗂𝗂𝘁𝗂𝘁𝗂𝘁 sat directly on a country road, and the 18th century house had enough space to host family and close friends. Hepburn spent nearly 30 years nurturing her sons in the shuttered stone house and spent hours in the picturesque garden cultivating fruits and vegetables. She often quipped, "I remember the freedom of picking fruit from a tree as a child." She wanted her sons to experience the same freedom, so she planted numerous fruit trees. The actress decorated her library in the 𝗂𝗂𝗂𝘁𝗂𝘁𝗂 in pink, matching Rufina Tamayo's watermelon painting. The furniture included a modern parson table with square legs as wide as its top, esparto grass-woven stools, a pink Spanish rug throne underneath a desk, and a Windsor chair. Her stylish drawing room was alive with elegant furnishings, a grand piano, and framed photographs of the actress with other celebrities. The master bedroom was decorated in cayenne blue and blue French porthaut linens on the massive canopy bed. The sitting area consisted of a light blue wall-to-wall carpet, cozy white wicker armchairs with blue cushions, and a round wicker table. Audrey had an impeccable sense of style and preferred to work with primary colors, as evident in the color themes: a yellow living room, a blue bedroom, and a pink library. She also had numerous white natural fiber furniture. A small chair and a small writing desk also sat near the window, and paintings by renowned artists like Alejo Vidal Quadras Viega and Balus hung on her walls. Audrey Hepburn appeared in numerous movies, but while she was still in her prime, she decided to take a step back to raise her children. She was the quintessential lady, beautiful and elegant, and she lacked the Hollywood air typical of most actresses. From 1988 to 1993, she devoted the final years of her life to working with UNICEF, United Nations Children Fund. Hepburn was diagnosed with appendicitis cancer in 1992 and died at her Switzerland home on January 20th, 1993. Her final resting place is a regular, well-kept grave in a local cemetery in 𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁 that has a few dozen graves. It's an unassuming grave full of beautiful pink geranium flowers, and she lies quietly, attracting no attention to herself. Yet, she was one of the most stunningly beautiful and talented actresses of her time. Though she is gone from us, she is immortalized on the silver screen as a legend. May Hepburn continue resting in peace. If you like this video, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, comment, and share it with your friends. Click on the notification bell so that you're among one of the first to get a notification when we post new videos. See you in the next one.